How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Dredge. As promised at the start of this episode, we are back at Greater Morrow, and we are about to um, drop off a new relic that we acquired. Forget that we have to actually pull it out of our storage. I also would like to mention that I caught a couple of fish along the way back here, as you can see, and I was not expecting to run into a new fish, but I caught a viper fish. I got a trophy viper fish and the decrepit viper fish, so that's fun, and was very unexpected for me to get. So let's go ahead and grab this jewel-encrusted band. It's a golden band large enough to fit around a child's waist. All manner of gemstones are affixed to it, seemingly at random. And let's go ahead and hand this over to the collector. You walk in and place the jewel-encrusted ring on a table by the collector. His eyes widen. We're certainly making excellent progress now, and I know what you're thinking. An item like this would fetch a fortune at any auction, but for us, its value transcends material wealth. Regardless, you are due a reward. He opens a crimson book, its spine cracking audibly. Selecting a page carefully, he begins to read aloud. The words sound muffled, as though he's speaking through a thick haze. Ooh, banish. Fire off a blazing light that dispels something. I didn't read all of that. You hear a growling, crackling in your ears. Suddenly, your vision flares, and both of your ears pop. He closes the book. We must keep searching. I've been thinking more on where we might find another. I can imagine all manner of detritus, all manner of debris swallowed by the silty muck of twisted strands, channels. It's worth investigating. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. What will you do once you have all the relics? Surprising, isn't it? The attachments we hold towards simple objects, but they are anything but simple. Seemingly mute articles can speak in different ways. If I showed you a childhood toy, you would be awash with forgotten memories. They hold the power to recall what was once lost. I have a theory that the collector is the bad guy in this. It would make sense that he's the bad guy, because he's trying to get us to do all of this stuff, get all of these items and find all of these things, and he's being real cryptic about everything. So I think he's the bad guy in this, if there is, or if you can say that there's a bad guy. Oh, it dispels most evils. Okay. I don't think I'm ever gonna need that. I mean, maybe when I go out at night trying to catch specific fish at night, but the lighthouse keeper approaches you on the dock wearing a questioning expression. You must have been around most of the islands by now. Have you found whatever it is you're looking for? I am just fishing. No, actually, I'm not sure. Her face softens. Remember that you are in control. If you're having doubts, it's foolish to blindly persevere. You can always look for alternative paths. She turns from you, shaking her head and muttering. She heads back towards the lighthouse. Let's go towards the fishmonger, whom we haven't seen in quite a little while. None of these fish are worth an extraordinary large amount. However, some is better than none. And we can sell that, and that to him as well. I don't think... Can I discard this? I can't. Oh, man. Fine. But I can discard that. I don't know that I... That was an interesting sound. I don't know that I want to discard all of that. So... Instead, let's make our way over to Little Marrow. And now that we are here at Little Marrow, we can go to the painter and deliver the anchor flag. And then we can go to the trader. Oh, sir, do I have stuff for you? So we sell that, and that, and that. Sell that one, and that one, and that one. Oh my goodness, that looks so much better. That looks so much nicer. And then we can organize all of that just a little bit. Oh, that looks so much nice. Oh, and I can sell that and that. Fantastic. Which means I can put that there, and it looks even better than it did before. It looks nice and even and laid out properly. And we have a grand. That is fantastic, actually. And while we're here, let's go ahead and look at the encyclopedia real quick. The Stellar Basin. So that's in the Gale Cliffs. Okay. Fangtooth, we have another one that we're missing. We've caught all both of those, so we've finished that one. Haven't finished that or that. Because, you know, how would we finish it if we've only caught a couple of them? Interesting. And have we... Oh, wow, there's still quite a few that we need to catch for the Stellar Basin. Alright. Our next map location is going to be there. However, I might go over here. Let's go ahead and read a message. Catch up on some of the stuff we're missing. Those are the only two. 14th of September, 1927. I have not written in a few days. I have been afflicted with some strange chill which conspires to fog my brain. I cannot seem to keep warm no matter what I do. The ink has run from some lines here and they're illegible. While most of what they hauled up was junk, they eventually came up with a large wooden casket. A hush came over the crew at such a tantalizing discovery. I remember the next moments with excruciating clarity. He pried it open easily. The buckling boards cracked and groaned with relief as they splintered apart. Crimson cloth spilled out onto the deck. Crashing waves rose to fill my ears. I hear them still. He stared down into the open casket, then turned to me. In his eyes, I saw the void. Interesting. We're a little scattered about. that's okay. 6th and the 7th of March, 1927. We are engaged to be married. He sailed us out to the very center of Stellar Basin to see the lights. We talked for hours, something we've not done in such a long time, waiting and hoping. Sometimes past midnight, as we're growing delirious and hysterical from the lack of sleep, the aurora shimmered into the skies above. When I turned to see his reaction, he was already down on one knee. I cannot even remember what he said or what I said, but I know that I said yes. The ring is beautiful. With a span of jewels going right the way around, I cannot take my eyes off it. P.S. I was not sure whether to write this under yesterday's date or today's, given that it occurred at the conjunction of days, but I feel that the news is significant enough to warrant spanning multiple entries. We don't have any new notes, and we don't have any journal entries. Alright. Let's go ahead and rest for a couple of hours. And now let's see if we can go around the back and try to catch us a couple of bits of cloth. Because we do need some. There we go. I mean, it's low, so we're probably only going to get one, maybe two. But if I can increase my... Oh. If I can increase my storage... No. I'll prioritize the fishing rod. Prioritize the fishing spaces, because that's arguably more important. However, I will also see... Let's see. I don't care about fishing any of that up. We got some flounder. Not too worried about flounder. We got some eels. That's another insanity rock. I wonder if there... Okay, there's nothing over here. Alright. So there's nothing over there. And then we can go over here and see if we can't find a couple of bits of cloth. That looks like... It might be cloth, it might be wood. It is cloth. Nice! So we should be able to have more than what we need. Oh, even better. Because we only need 3. But I will take as much as I can get right now. Because cloth is one of those things that's annoying to come across. I think it's like second rarest material that you can get for upgrade parts. It's crazy. But at least we can go to the dry dock and we can get 1 and 2 and oh, it adds 3 fishing spots. Alright. Alright. We can go ahead and add that one, which adds another couple of spots there, and I don't need the engine space, but I'll take the engine space. And we'll go ahead and start loading stuff up in here now. Put that there. We can put that one there. We need 2 more bits of cloth. But let's go ahead and throw this wood on here. Actually, I want to move that over here so I know I'm like working this way. But alright. Well, we are almost at tier 3 for our boat. Not bad, not bad. We just need 2 more wood, some metal, and 2 more cloth. So let's go see what we can get. I believe we can finally get this, which should allow us to catch everything. Throw that in storage. Uninstall that and throw that in storage. Buy that one and install it there. Brilliant. And install that there. Coastal, shallow, oceanic, abyssal, hadral, volcanic, mangrove, and dredge. I don't think there's anything else that we need for fishing unless there's like an ice area or something for one of those DLCs. And oh, that's a new light. That's 3 wide. So that'll be there. Which means, oh, I can't do any of that. No, it's gonna be here. Okay. Okay. So we'll get 1, 2 more light spaces, another 9 plus 4, that's another 15 cargo spaces. Wow. That is a lot. That is a lot. But yeah, let's go ahead and start making a move. Let's see. Let me get my bearings. We're gonna go back over to the Gale Cliffs to see if we can't get some of those crabs so we can do that bit, and also see if we can see what other bits we might have missed. Because we got a bunch of explosions. Oh hey, there's some dolphins. We got a bunch of explosives, I should say. So that'll be interesting to see. I think it's really just making shortcuts everywhere. Which, I mean, if that's the best thing to do, then that's the best thing to do. I'm not going to complain. And since I'm here, might as well pick up a couple of bits of wood and metal to try to unlock that next hull tier. So put that there, because I would rather have it and be able to unlock it than not have it and not be able to unlock it. Even if I don't have the money for it. I don't think I'm going to have the money for it anyway. Get at least 1 bit of metal. So that'll be useful. Ooh, I can go there actually. And let's see, what do we have in here? Oh, nice. We have that. I'll take one of those and one of those. Actually, I might be able able to take all of them, can I? I can I can take all of them, but like one. Alright. I guess that's fair enough. Ooh, it got foggy fast. I'm just trying to come over here and do this. So, don't need that crab, we need that one, and that one. And now we need just one more. So, ooh, we got eyeballs staring at us now. Let's go ahead and make our way over to this dock. I'm all for taking risks, right? But not when I have a bunch of crabs that I can sell and make more money on, and not when I have upgrade materials that could prove to be extremely useful. So, let's see, are any of these cloth? I believe that is, yeah. So let's try to get this cloth, and there we go. I can get one more. That's always nice. And we'll go and put these in the upgrade slots. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And I don't know. I don't really remember which way the shortcuts we made were because it's been quite a while. So I'll just go this way. Alright. Well, that works. I wasn't expecting to get here so fast. And here we are. Let's go ahead and sell all of those. And then go to the floating dock where we can put that and that and that, and oh my, I can't believe it. So we're like 600 short, but that's okay. Because we can at least make sure that we got things. I'm gonna go for engines. I think I'm gonna get 9.5. That's a mystery. That's a mystery. That's 36. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. I think I'm gonna go with that one. And I think we are done over here for now until we get some more crab pots. We don't need any more explosives or anything, so that's fine. I think I'm just gonna try to catch some fish, honestly. See if we can't make a little bit of money. I don't necessarily need the... Ooh, I'm gonna wait for that one. There we go. It's always nice when you get a trophy fish. I said, I don't need to have all that storage space right now, but it definitely would be useful. And oh, we got an enthralled stonefish. That's terrifying looking. His little like tongue sticking out of it and everything. Alright, well, we got room for 2 more. So, got room for 1 more. Whoops. And just in time as well, because there's no more fishy fish. Really? You're gonna have a whirlpool right there, of all places. That is so unfair. Alright, well, let's go ahead and sell all of those. And what do we have? Oh, it's just gonna be the input for the fish. That's fine. Actually, I want to see. Let's go ahead and have you repair that, so when I need it next, I can have it ready to go. Yeah. The only thing now is having a spot for a net, like right there. But I know that we should end up getting pretty much all of this for storage. Let's go ahead and rest until morning. And I think I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. Thank you all so much for watching, as always. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.